Hey party people, because you all loved our last pack review video, we decided to make another one. So here we are with Jordan again.
Hi.
And we're going to do it.
Oh yeah.
This time around, it's going to be much harder.
I think you might get 5. I don't think you'll get much more than that though. I tried to pick the hardest ones that I could using the same criteria as before. So they're all from Steam. They're all reviews, but now I've added kits.
No.
So I think that'll make it a bit tougher. Last time it was too easy. I left them out because I figured it would help, but clearly that was the wrong answer. Now I've added them in, and I tried to pick the most confusing ones that I could. So hopefully, not only you, but everyone that's watching will also have a hard time, and no one will have a higher score than me on this one.
What would your score be?
Probably 2 out of 10.
Okay, well then.
All right, well, do you want to get started? Do you want to see how this goes?
Yeah, I'm nervous, but let's do it.
Here is our very first review. Now, you might think this one's really easy, but to get the ball rolling, I figured this was a good one to start with, okay? I don't know how to say that name, but their review stated that this DLC was just perfect DLC for people who loves animals.
Now, I have a question for you. Because this is a new video, a new challenge, does that mean that the old packs, the packs from the first video, by the way, if you want to watch the first video, you can click the pop-up right now at the top of the screen. Anywho, does that mean that there could be the same packs?
I don't think I have any duplicates, but I also don't remember what they were last time now.
Okay. I'm gonna guess that one of the answers last time was cats and dogs. And I'm gonna say you didn't put that one in here. But then again, my first pet wasn't that.
I think it was my first pet stuff was an answer.
Yeah, that was an okay. So it was cats and dogs.
Was that your final answer?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, that's unfortunate because this is cottage living.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, it adds animals. It doesn't add pets.
Yep.
So I feel like if they were talking about cats and dogs, they would have said pets.
Honestly, I didn't even take it in that cottage living could be a one with animals in it, even though that was the whole thing.
Yeah, that's why I picked this one as my first one.
Damn, I'm off to a bad start.
Yeah, hopefully I just tricked everybody that's watching right now. All right, number 2. So the bottom dweller wrote, "You will need this one, like it's one of the mandatory picks for Sims 4." So what pack do you think that they're talking about? Now, from my point of view, I have no idea really what's a mandatory pick for Sims 4, but this one might be mandatory, like a really important one. I'm not sure. They could be right, they could be wrong. What do you think?
Okay, I'm gonna mandatory. Expansion packs are pretty mandatory, kind of. Game packs could be mandatory. Some of them are good.
You have no idea, do you?
No, I have no idea. It really does not give anything.
Well, here to narrow it down, this was posted in 2020, so it's nothing that's come out in the last 2 years.
I would consider city living, get together, get to work. They're all pretty mandatory. Those ones definitely did not come out.
That's some names of packs that you say like that. That's good. That's better than it's been crickets mostly so far. So I think we're going in the right direction there. I think.
I don't know. Can I pick all 3 of them?
No, you're gonna have to pick.
Because a lot of the time people say those ones are the ones. The get to work added the interactive careers. Get together added clubs, which people tend to like,
right.
and also other things that are just cute, like build items that are good, clubs and public pools, and they started experimenting with the public areas that are, kind of like secret-ish. Like they have the ruins there. And then city living, obviously it brings apartments and different food, which is really good. There's kind of, a lot of different elements to that. I don't know. I'm really stuck here.
All right, well, you're gonna have to just lock in a guess, I think.
Yeah. I just, there's nothing to go off of at all. Okay, I just did Amy Mighty Mo in my head, and it landed on get to work.
Okay, and that's your final answer?
Yep.
Okay, well, Cheryl, the answer is actually get together.
God. It almost landed on that one.
You almost had it. So far, we're looking at, I think we're tracking for our 5 out of 10 that I predicted, but we'll see.
This is a self-esteem killer, that's for sure.
Well, this was deliberately made harder. I picked more vague ones that I hoped would be tougher. But there's also, like, you're gonna find that there's some that are not so bad. Number 3. Sir Penguin says, thanks to some moron who built a snowman in front of the door of the building where I live, I was locked up in the house without having the chance to get out. What happened? My best friend died frozen because he could not get into the house. I found a family of guests inside my house where they broke me, 3 stereos, a shower, a sink, a bathtub, a television, and an oven microwave. I couldn't chase them as they couldn't get out the front door for the snowman. The child of this family kept pissing on the floor. They ate and left the dishes on the floor until they passed out on ground. In short, my small house had literally turned into a toilet, as even the maid could not go up to clean the house, and I was too busy with jobs and developing skills, with people complaining, and at best, whipping their anger against me. Oh yes, I forgot. The ghost of my best friend haunted my house as his grave was downstairs, and I could not free the spirit because the snowman won't let me out of the door of the house. Thanks, EA. What pack do you think that is?
That is an amazing review. I mean, obviously it seems like Seasons right away because of Snowman. But I feel like you're trying to trick me and it's Tiny Living.
Wait, okay. Don't pick your answer based on my laughing, okay?
So why?
I don't know, but
You think now I'm confused. Now I should.
There's definitely information here that'll tell you which one it is. And I didn't notice it at the time when I put it in.
It is so hard. Oh my goodness. I mean, for this one, it could be Seasons, it could be Tiny Living, it could be Paranormal, it could be City Living.
Just think very hard. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult. You might have to just go out on a limb and make a guess.
Glob. Honestly, I don't know. Let's go with City Living, I guess.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you 100% sure?
No. No.
Well, I think it's too late. You already made your answer.
I accept this fate.
I'm sorry to tell you that my laugh just now was misleading. The correct answer is City Living. You got it right, okay?
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I'm grumpy. This is hard.
I know, it's hard, but it's okay. You're getting challenged. You got it correct. It is City Living. That's 1 out of 3. All right, here is number 4. Floor Dust wrote small.
Small. Is it Tiny Living?
Is that your final answer?
Sure. Let's do it.
Yes, it is Tiny Living.
Okay, small. I like the idea of someone like going to review this pack and they just write small. Like, why? Floor Dust. If you're watching, why did you write small?
They took a lot of effort in this review. They got 8 people found it helpful, 10 found it funny.
It was very funny.
All right, so that's 2 out of 4.
Okay.
So No wrote, I fell in love with a blondie.
What? Okay, never mind. I take that back. I don't feel better. I fell in love with a blondie?
I fell in love with a blondie.
What? A blondie?
Yeah, a person with blonde hair.
Yeah. How is that? How is that helpful? I fell in love with a blondie. Oh my goodness. Is it Realm of Magic? I'm saying it's Realm of Magic because of Morgan. Everyone loved Morgan. I think that was their name.
So your final answer?
Is my final answer.
Well, Cheryl, you are correct.
Yes!
It is Realm of Magic. So that's 3 out of 5 so
Yay.
far. Now, I don't know if the rest of any more of them are going to be that easy, but you'll have to see here. This is number 6. The Black Army wrote, if you love the aesthetics of the build items, you can use this kit if you like to build a cafe, and it complements well with the City Living pack.
Okay, this is going to be difficult just because I don't know. I don't know. Okay. The complements well with City Living pack. Okay, so definitely not Country Kitchen. It could be the Arrivals. Could be Fashion Street. Could be Courtyard Oasis. Definitely not Bust the Dust.
How many is that how many kits they put out? You just listed off like 47 things.
There's 11 kits.
Oh my god.
I have a feeling that it's Courtyard Oasis, just because it kind of does pair well with City Living. Mind you, I don't own any of the kits. I haven't really looked at the videos. I mean, I look at like the trailer at least one time when they are first released. So I don't really have an idea what any of them look like, but I do think it's Courtyard Oasis.
That's what you think?
Yep.
Okay, that's your final answer?
Mm-hmm.
Well, unfortunately, the answer was Industrial Loft Kit.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I guess the idea of doing it building an industrial loft in an apartment building is how they pair so well together.
That's I'm gonna disagree with this review. It does have that whole loft apartment building type thing going on for it. The style of City Living definitely pairs better with Courtyard Oasis.
Oh, well, maybe we should just give you a point. Extra point.
No extra points.
All right, so that was 6. We're on number 7. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a fun and exciting addition to The Sims 4. I would highly recommend this pack to anyone that loves an adventure and great fun. The quality of the game is brilliant.
Okay. Adventure. Island living could be something. Journey to Batu could be one. Strangerville. Even Realm of Magic could be one. Those are all about adventure and having great fun.
Right.
Jungle Adventure, did I say that? I mean, it has adventure in the title. It could be that one.
Would I make it that easy, though?
No. That's why I'm gonna go with Journey to Batu.
Journey to Batu, is that your final answer?
I don't know. Yeah, Journey to Batu.
Congratulations, Cheryl.
Really?
That was not the right answer.
Why would you?
No, the answer was actually Outdoor Retreat.
Outdoor Retreat.
Yeah.
This person called Outdoor Retreat fun and exciting. Yeah. Outdoor Retreat was the first DLC for The Sims 4 in 2014. And it was met with bad reviews because it didn't bring much to the table. So I'm shocked. This review has me shook. I'd never... And I like Outdoor Retreat. Don't get me wrong. I love it, actually. But I would not be saying this about
That's
it.
hilarious. And also, like, 6 years before this review was made, it came out.
That's, like, wow. Okay, wow. I mean, okay. To each their own. Different strokes for different folks. I didn't expect it, but let's move on.
Okay. So now we're on number 8. And Philly Dopey wrote, "Tell me why can't I have live there?"
Tell me why I can't have lived there. Oh, Journey to Batu. You can't live there. You could stay there for a vacation, but you can't live there. So it's Journey to Batu. For sure. It has to be. This has to be it.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, this is it. This is it.
Okay, well, I hate to tell you, but it's not Journey to Batu. This is Jungle Adventure.
What? Oh, okay. I thought I was good at this.
That's evil, right? Are you ready for number 9?
I guess so.
Okay. So Dragon Mom wrote, "This DLC is ultimately inconsequential and can be completely skipped. However, if you plan on making an accurate simulation of the dude from The Big Lebowski as well as his friends, then this DLC is mandatory. The dude abides."
Okay, well, first of all, I have to say that I recognize Dragon Mom.
Really?
She was in our last video.
Really? I don't remember the names, but that's hilarious.
And this one is probably the easiest one because it's bowling night. I swear to God, if The Big Lebowski has turned me astray, I'm gonna cry. Like, literal tears are gonna come out of my eyeballs right now.
All right, well, the correct answer is Bowling Night.
Yay! Okay, I knew it.
Good job.
Thank you, Dragon Mom. Thank you for the movie reference. I love you.
Yeah, I was hoping this would be an easier one for you, but I wasn't sure how it would go. So I'm glad that you got it. All right, so you got one more left. And you know what's funny? I think you've gotten 4 right so far, which means that if you get the next one right, that's 5. And that's what I said you get.
Rip the Band-Aid off. Show me it. Show me the review.
Biscuit Bass wrote, "I like this one. Probably best to get in tandem with vampires, though."
That's it?
That's what they wrote.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. So this pack is the best to get with vampires for some reason.
Biscuit, why'd you do this to me? Do me so dirty. How am I supposed to know what that means? Okay, well, vampires could mean realm of magic, it could mean paranormal, it could mean spooky. Those are the ones I'm thinking. Maybe for the style, it could be vintage glamour, because like vampires, you kind of think of like well-dressed ladies who are 7 feet tall with a big freaking hat on, you know what I'm saying? Fancy stuff. They chase you down the hallways. I want to say it's between paranormal and spooky.
All right.
Like, that makes sense, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, spooky, or... I feel like I've said paranormal so many times in this video, but my heart wants what my heart wants, okay?
So you're going to guess paranormal?
Yes.
All right. Well, I am happy to tell you that paranormal is the correct answer.
Yay! Okay. Ooh, I almost went with spooky, but I did not. Yay!
I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you guessed paranormal. So it looks like, after all said and done, you got 5 out of 10.
I can't believe you called it.
I called it right from the start.
You did.
I don't know how I called it right from the start, but I called it right from the start.
Wow, though, this is very hard. Honestly, I came away feeling victorious the last time. This entire challenge, I just felt like a bad simmer. I don't know anything. Clearly, I don't know anything.
No, you know lots. I just think that these were not the most descriptive, and they were more vague. Like they were meant to be difficult. So I hope that not just you have a hard time with this, but hopefully everyone that had a great time with it last time is gonna have a rough time here. And I think if anyone played it the first time and are playing it the second time, they should write what they got the first time, as well as their score for the second time, so we can compare if everyone else kind of had a hard time with it or if it was just you.
Yeah, please let us know your scores for the first and second video so I can feel better about myself, to be honest. Because wow, it's kind of funny because it felt like they were all talking about the exact same pack. Like there was like 3 packs and they were all talking about those 3.
Yeah, I arranged them deliberately too, so that you might think one is the answer, but then when you get to another one, it's gonna be the same type of question. So if you were wrong on the first one, you might not want to guess the same answer you guessed before and got it wrong, or you think that this has got to be the time that it's tiny living type of thing. So
That's evil.
I tried to arrange them in a way so that they would kind of be confusing when you kept hearing them and hearing similarities between them. But all I can say is I don't think there's very many more. There's not a lot of reviews left that I can get off of Steam. So if people are going to want a third video, they're going to need to send me some reviews somehow, because I'm all out. I'm all out.
I kind of have an idea, but I don't know. Maybe you could make a Reddit post or something. I don't know. We'll get there if everyone wants another video.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But for now, it's gonna be a break before we do another one, because we have no more reviews. So
thank you, Jordan, for doing this with me again.
Yeah, no problem. Congratulations, 5 out of 10. That's still a pass technically. I think 49% is a fail, right? That's how it works. So yeah, you still passed the test.
I guess so. And thank you to everyone who watched. If you want to see another video, please let us know, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. I'll talk to you very soon.
Bye. Boy.